In this video, I will be showing you how to create an order triggers order and an order cancels order for manual trading with the Trade Navigator software. In this case, I have streaming data turned on already, and I just generally like to have the trade console turned on. Mine already has a dashboard selected, but if yours doesn't, you'll see this, and you could just open the dashboard. I like this because it will allow us to see the orders as we're building them. Another thing I like to do when I am manually trading from the chart is I like to see a little bit more space over here on the right at the end of the data. There's a couple ways to do it. If you have the chart move tool, you can grab and drag. In this case, you'll see a red arrow down below. An alternative would be to either click on the edit chart setting button or the hotkey E, and under the let's see here, dates axis pane or tab, blank bars after the data, you can change it from 3, whatever you have. I'm going to put 8. And like I said, I just like seeing a little bit of space over here when I'm manually trading. Next, I need to turn on my show high order bar. And there we go. And I am on a simulated account. Now just remember, if this is yellow, you're on a live money account. If it's gray, it is some sort of simulated, either through us or through your broker. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place an order. I'm going to put it slightly higher than what the current price is trading. And then what I'll do is I'll place an order below and above. The first order is our entry, and the second one below and above, those will be our stop loss and our profit target. Now here I really can't see much above the screen, so I can grab the vertical axis and I can grab it and I can just kind of pull it down and shrink that so I can see a little bit more space above. To set up this order, it's usually best if you have confirmed orders on. If you don't have confirmed orders, you can probably still do it, but I find it a lot easier with the confirmed orders turned on. So right here, I can click chart to buy, and I can say right here, let's say it's at 1.4. I can left click. My confirmed orders appeared on the other screen, so I'll bring it over. Oh, I didn't get the 1.420, so I'll manually type that in. But since this is my entry order, I am not going to submit it. I first want to park it. Next, so that's my buy entry, I need to put my sells, my profit target, and my stop loss. So I'm going to click on sell, and what I'll do now is I will choose a lower number right around here, like 13,960 is my stop loss. I'm just picking numbers, nothing special about them. And I wanted 13.960. I could have left it there if I wanted, but let's keep it like this. Now here's where I have mine a little different. I have my advanced settings already turned on. Yours may be turned off and your screen may look like this. So you're going to need to click on the advanced settings. And so we want this cell to be triggered by this parked buy order. So I click on triggered by order. I want to submit one order. Submit this order when the selected order fills, and right here I only have one selected order, and that's the HO3, so I'm just going to leave that there. But this time, instead of parking, I'm going to submit. The reason is my order that's going to trigger this is already parked, so this won't get filled, but when I submit the parked order, then everything's already active. So let me just hit submit. And now I need a profit target. By the way, you can see it up here in the working orders as pending trigger, and the trigger order is parked. So I'm going to try to sell. I'm going to do my profit target. Let's put it up here at right about there. And I nailed it perfect at 1.4040. So here, once again, advanced settings is turned on. Now we need to submit. Now, I don't want to submit when the other sell. I need my profit to be submitted when the buy order is hit. But now I'm going to go to order cancels order, because when the profit target hits, I want the stop loss canceled, and vice versa. When the stop loss is hit, I want the profit target canceled. So here I can cancel it based off the buy or sell. Be silly to do off the buy since the buy is the trigger. So I'm just choosing the sell, and then I'm going to submit that order also. Now you can see over here, actually if I bring up open orders, we can see it better. They are linked. And what this is saying is they're linked to some other order. And you can kind of tell because they're pending a trigger of some sort. And so I am now going to submit everything. So I need to modify. That's what the M is for. By the way, the X is cancel. But I'm going to do M to modify my parked order. And what I'm modifying is instead of being parked, I'm going to submit the order. And now you can see on my chart, the blue is my buy. Once it's hit, I have these dashed lines. These dashed lines mean once this one is filled, these ones here are pending a trigger. So order triggers order, and then the solid line between these two orders is the order cancels order. And that's how you set up an order triggers order and an order cancels order manually in Trade Navigator.